Is it time to reveal your real magic and become seen, known, and valued? Hello, hi, I'm Rena Kagan, and I help women step into greater visibility so they can increase their income, impact, and influence. And I'm here to help you. Have you ever felt so frozen with fear that you just couldn't get yourself out there and really achieve the potential, do the things you knew you were capable of doing? I get it. That's been my experience as well, and I want to share with you today my story of invisibility and how I created breakthrough for myself. Because I was that shy child that hid behind the curtains whenever strangers were around. I didn't join many groups as a child. I was so self-conscious. I moved to a new school and I found it really hard to make friends because I was so shy. And so I know what it's like, and I've been there as well. And even when I grew up as an adult, I, for many years in my career, avoided jobs that threatened to put me in the spotlight. My first business 20 years ago failed because I wasn't really good at getting out there and marketing my services. I worked in education for 20 years, and I was much more comfortable as a manager than standing in front of a class teaching. And as I climbed the career ladder, I was on the edge of my own leadership for quite a long time before I stepped into it. It really scared me to take that step. So often I was the brilliant deputy, coming up with all the great ideas, but not getting the recognition because I wasn't comfortable to step into a leadership role. And I really just thought that I was not cut out to be a leader, that I was too shy, too sensitive, not outgoing enough. That just wasn't me. But the strange thing was I had this feeling and this longing that I had the capability and the competence to do that. And I get frustrated when leaders around me, in my opinion, botch things up because I thought I could do a better job than that. But I was really stuck in this loop of not feeling comfortable to really step into and go for the leadership role and the visibility that that would entail. It took me about 20 years of searching and struggling with this before I generated my own breakthrough. And so I'd like to share with you some of what I've discovered on that journey. I'm really into learning and personal development. I worked in adult learning for years. And what I found was a lot of traditional visibility strategies didn't really work for me. Just forcing myself to get out there wasn't happening. I love personal development, and I thought, well, maybe if I clear all my emotional baggage, I'll overcome the fear and I'll be able to blossom. And I did a lot of deep work, and it made me a much happier, better person. But it didn't really shift this particular area of my life on its own. And the other thing, I thought it was just me that was really afraid of stepping out. And eventually I discovered that actually every woman has her own story of invisibility, and that there are really common collective patterns, collective blockages that affect so many women. So it wasn't just me, and that was part of what I needed to realize before I could break through and recognize that actually the world does need women's voices. It needs leaders of all kinds, great diversity of leaders to make a difference. So eventually I had my breakthrough. I stepped into my first CEO role. I led a team of 100 people. I created significant organizational transformation. that impacted over 20,000 people and generated multiple six figures of income. I mentored many other women into their visibility and leadership. And I realised that had I not stepped forward, I was generating a legacy that just wouldn't have existed had I not broken through my own visibility blocks and stepped into leadership to make the difference that only I could make. So I'd love to share some of the key insights that I've learned with you. If you resonate with any of this and you're interested in experiencing some breakthroughs for yourself. So first thing is believe in your brilliance. There are gifts you have that no one else has. You know, your voice matters and it will make a difference in the world when you do that. Second thing is do the deep work to shift the mindset. There are limiting beliefs that we carry that have a big impact. And there are ways in which we show up inside those limiting beliefs, our behavior, our daily behavior that's influenced by that reinforces the belief. So it's really important to break that cycle, doing the deep mindset work and showing up in a new way. So the number three is to grow your skill set. So there are often missing capacities where we need new skills that we need to develop. So it's identifying the key skills that you need that will make the impact in relation to the shift that you need to make, and to engage on that path of practice so you can grow your skills. The fourth thing was missing for me for many years, and it makes a huge difference. The fourth thing is to generate support. Actually, women have been living inside this culture of invisibility for thousands of years. We need to create a new culture, and we need to support each other to do that. It's absolutely essential. And if this bit is missing, often the other strategies won't be as effective. You know, you still struggle. Get support. And the fifth thing, once you've got all of those other four things in place, take aligned action, inspired action that's really true to what's right for you. And inside of that, be willing to make mistakes, be willing to fail, be willing to learn and grow, and know that you can never win or lose. You only win or learn. So I'm passionate about helping brilliant women overcome their visibility blocks and give the gifts and make the difference that only they can make. So if hearing my story has motivated you to overcome any fears that you might have and step into your visibility and get out there and be brilliant, I would love to invite you to hop on a call with me to get clear on the next steps that you need to take. If you'd like to get clear on your vision, on the specific beliefs, the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back, and the aligned actions that you need to take to grow your visibility. Let's take the first step together. So hop on a call. There's a contact button on this page. So if you click there, that'll show you what to do. Because I truly believe that there's a difference that only you can make, and that the world needs the gifts that you have to share. But you have to take the first steps. Don't wait till you think it's the right time. Don't wait until you feel ready, because you're never going to feel ready. Take your first step now. So click on that button, hop on a call with me. I'd love to have a chat with you and to see how I can help you. Message me if you've got any questions. I really look forward to speaking with you. So take care and get out there and be brilliant.